Welcome to another episode of The Wave. My name is Adam.
My name is Nick. Welcome on board. It's the weekly news and chat show from the world famous Bottom of the Stream podcast.
It is indeed. How are you, Nick?
I'm very well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good week?
Yeah, not bad. I've had quite an interesting afternoon.
Oh, wow. What's happened?
Well, there was a really cool moth
Nice.
on the trampoline. Shall I show you a picture?
What, playing games or something?
Yeah, just having a little bounce on its own.
A moth in the daytime?
Yeah, I presume it was asleep. I might put the picture in the Discord and people can be like, oh my God, what's this picture for? And then they'll listen to this and they'll be like, I remember that. Look at this
Oh, wow.
thing.
That's awesome. It's got hairy ears.
It's hairier than you, man.
It is hairier than me. I mean, most things are. I'm like a shaved baby.
I'm gonna, so while we talk, I might
stick it in the Discord, see if we get any comments live.
Come and join our Discord if you want to see a picture of a cool moth.
It's like an albino.
It's very white. It's very hairy. And I kind of wanted to like give it a prod to see what it looked like.
Was it big? It looks quite big.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Daytime moths.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'd want the world to be taken over by moths.
No. Winged things are not good.
I'm just going to put cool moth on my trampoline. And we'll just put that in there. There we go.
Cool.
So that was pretty cool. I've bought as a present.
Oh, I like a present. What's that?
I've
bought some food.
I've bought some food. I've got a genuine Icelandic chocolate bar.
Oh, nice.
It's Freyju Lakaris Dramur.
Nice. Let's have a look.
There you go.
Oh, it looks nice. It's got black bits in it. Are we doing a live taste test?
Can do if you want. Have you ever eaten anything Icelandic?
I don't think so.
Never nibbled Bjork?
There's a lot of calories in it.
Is there?
Wow. It's 492 calories per 100 grams. There's 50 grams in a bar.
Okay.
230 odd calories. Crack it open. Let's have a go.
Do you want a bit?
Yeah.
Do you like chocolate?
I love stupid question.
Do you like Iceland?
Yep.
Do
you get it from the country or the shop?
The country.
Okay.
Uncle John's been on holiday.
Nice. Good old Uncle John. Been to Iceland?
Yeah. You might just have to bite the end. I'm realising there's a slight...
Is it quite tough?
No. The chocolate is on the outside.
Yeah.
But there's I think it might be licorice. Do you like licorice?
Oh, I'm not a licorice guy, but I'll try it. Oh. This is interesting.
Straight in. The chocolate work with licorice?
Not with licorice.
Is it strong?
It's revolting.
Oh,
wow. I've got a whole mouthful of that now.
How do you like them apples?
I'd rather have an apple. The chocolate's nice.
When was the last time you had licorice? It does look quite strong.
Bite it.
It's like double thick.
Sorry, I've got to have a drink.
What a way to start the show.
What are your licorice thoughts?
I've not had it for a few years. Oh, it is strong. I don't. Licorice always reminds me of my granddad because he used to. They were his favourites.
It's kind of an old people thing, isn't it? Licorice. You don't really
licorice
see it so
all
much
sorts.
these days. Yeah. I remember when I first started working.
What about a dib dab?
Do you still get dib dabs?
I think so. Yeah.
When I first started working years ago now, long time ago.
That is. Yeah, it's quite.
I worked with an old lady, and she said that she'd got some natural licorice.
Oh right, okay.
So she'd got this like stick that it was licorice. It looked like a stick, and she's like, "It doesn't taste anything like licorice. You'll love it."
Right.
It was the most licorice thing I've ever tasted in my life. It was revolting, and that's just reminded me of.
I remember getting like aniseed balls.
That sounds painful. No, not a fan of that.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I kind of like both elements, but I'm not sure they work together.
Yeah. I'm not a licorice guy.
I wouldn't sit and eat that whole bar of chocolate licorice.
I would probably bite the chocolate off it and put the licorice in the bin if I'm honest.
But I'm not sure it works as a combo. I think
it didn't, because it didn't even stick to the licorice. The chocolate just slips off.
No, it kind of just falls off the core, the licorice core.
Yeah, it's got. So for those listening and not actually eating this, it's got a licorice. It's like a licorice, almost like a wham bar, made of licorice, and then it's covered in chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm going to taste that for days. I've not even had any dinner yet.
Well, there you go. The drink you made me is going to taste really strange.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, look, if anyone's, I know we have had a few listeners from Iceland. If let us know, is that something that's popular?
Maybe we should do one of
Any
these.
other recommendations?
What about these YouTube videos where people try snacks from around the world?
Yeah,
we'll
sure.
do one of those.
Yeah. I mean, we've just
did it.
we'll have to buy some.
We'll
but
get
yeah.
some Icelandish snacks.
How's that for your bonus content?
Yeah, we should do more. We should do more shit like that. Just random
Scandi snacks.
YouTube trends. Yeah,
like unboxing,
unboxings and things. Vlogging, what the kids call it. Anyway,
right. And
cool.
how's your week been?
My week's not been too bad. I've got next week off work, so that's quite nice.
Brilliant.
Brought myself a dartboard.
Lovely.
That's cool. Not had a dartboard for years since we lived together. In
Yeah.
fact, it was the last time I think I owned a dartboard. I don't know why. I just thought on Saturday I was like, I've got a spot for a dartboard. I'm going to go and buy one. So I did.
You are an eligible bachelor with
can have a dartboard if I
with
want a
your own
dartboard.
house. You have a dartboard in every room if you want one.
I don't want one in every room. There was a particular spot that worked for one.
You threw one in my toe once.
I did. Do you remember that? I was thinking about that the other day.
Right in my big toe. Proper in there it was.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
I think
Was that just a dick?
No, I think it slipped. I don't think you aggressively penetrated me.
Not on that occasion, anyway.
I just remember looking down and I had a dart in my toe.
I do remember that.
Don't play darts barefooted. That's the lesson.
Yeah,
from this,
absolutely.
isn't it?
It's your fault. 100%.
Especially with someone who throws like you. So.
Other than that, I've been to the cinema.
Oh, cool.
Should we start with cinema?
Yeah, let's
cinema
do that.
chat. I went to the cinema on Monday this week.
Yes.
And I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only heard great things.
You will only hear great things again. It's
Okay.
wonderful. We use the term batshit crazy a lot on this show.
Yeah.
It's batshit crazy. And it's possibly more batshit crazy than anything we've ever seen on this show.
Oh, amazing.
I think it's a whole new genre of just crazy films. It doesn't really fit into any other genre, but it's wonderful. It's so much fun.
It's the multiverse craze.
It is, yeah. It's the craze of getting powers from different adjacent multiversi. That's what she was doing.
Okay.
She one point, Jamie Lee Curtis had got sausage fingers, literally hot dog fingers. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I actually went 10 out of 10 for it.
Oh, nice.
Which I've not given a 10 out of 10 since 2019.
I was pretty sure you'd like it because you are into your sort of time travel.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, timey-wimey shit.
Yeah.
I do love a timey-wimey shit film.
But I've only seen the trailer.
I mean,
it does
it's
look
rating
awesome.
very, very well, and it is very good.
Yeah.
Very much enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. Other than that, that's my week.
Great.
Want to do some Netflix news?
Yeah, let's do some news.
We've got loads again.
There's always news.
There's always stuff happening in the world.
The world moves on, doesn't it? Do you like animation?
Yep.
Good. Because Netflix have announced some of the first looks you will be getting at the inaugural Annecy International Animation Film Festival Showcase.
Oh, sounds fun.
Rolls off the tongue.
It does.
They will be releasing first looks at Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio
I'm excited for that.
and Kid Cudi's Intergalactic.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Well, they are also bringing several masterclasses and the world premiere of The Sea Beast
Oh, okay.
from director Chris Williams. It's in France, this festival.
Nice.
It sounds like a lovely place to go at this time of the year. Netflix is saying their showcase will offer a first look at Del Toro's upcoming stop-motion adaptation of Pinocchio. Del Toro will be attending in person to discuss the project, as well as the first look at Intergalactics, the adult animation project from Kid Cudi, which is based on his album of the same name.
Oh, okay.
A behind-the-scenes look at Volume 3 of Love, Death and Robots, which has just dropped onto Netflix.
Yep.
And, as I say, the world premiere of The Sea Beast. Henry Selick's Wendell and Wild will also have some preview footage. Sounds like quite the event.
There's a lot going on. Yeah, sounds good. When is this festival?
It's week commencing June the 13th, 14th and 15th. All that week.
Wow.
There you go.
Cool. That's exciting.
So look for all that footage to, I'm sure, turn up shortly afterwards.
We're getting a lot of animation shit coming.
We sure are. Next is games.
Games, Netflix games.
4 games are being added this month to Netflix games, including Exploding Kittens.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
We've got now, that will launch on May the 31st.
That's soon. That's this week as we record.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow? It is.
As you are listening to this, if you're listening to this on the first day, it's in the past. If not,
you're listening
not
to it
getting into this.
If you're listening to it on the 31st, it's today.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're listening to it on the 1st, it's yesterday.
Cool. Also dropping are Dragon Up, a single-player adventure which sees players hatch and collect rare dragons in order to save their kingdom.
That sounds good.
Townsman, a kingdom rebuilt, which sees players building a medieval city, making smart financial decisions and doing what it takes to keep their people happy.
Okay.
And Moonlighter, an RPG adventure game where players manage a shop in an idyllic village by day, and by night they explore dungeons, slay monsters, and unlock mysteries.
Okay. Sounds different.
Sounds a lot like your real life.
I wish. I'd love to manage a shop.
Yeah, I was going to say, love to manage a shop. Cool.
Yeah.
Do it.
Absolutely.
I still really haven't spoken to anyone who's really used Netflix games, but the catalogue is slowly building up.
Yeah, they want 50 by the end of the year, is that what they said? Talking of games, did you see Sony's announcement today? I don't know if you put it on your list or not.
Yes, we may be talking about it later.
Cool. I'll leave it then.
That's fine.
Next.
Bit more info has come to light this week about Tim Burton's Wednesday series.
Okay, good.
It is confirmed as coming to Netflix. It will be this year.
Oh, right.
There was a question mark whether we would see it this year.
I didn't think we would see it this year, to be honest.
Netflix have said this fall.
This fall. Okay.
Which puts it anywhere from probably August to December.
Yeah.
You have got a couple of bits of teaser art that have come out, and we've got a synopsis.
Okay.
Wednesday's attempts to master her emerging psychic ability thwart a monstrous killing spree that has terrorized the local town and solve a supernatural mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago, all while navigating her new and very tangled relationships at school.
It sounds like it's going to be quite hectic, quite chaotic.
Yeah.
I'm on board with this. The poster's awesome. I love that poster. I think it's really well done.
It's quite... Yeah.
It's very Burton.
Yes, it is.
Very Burton-esque.
I'll give it a chance. I like
Definitely.
the Addams Family. I think it's a good franchise.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good idea.
A motivated Tim Burton will do well. That's
Yeah.
just the question, isn't it?
Yeah. It is indeed. Next.
Sony.
Yo. Yep. I know those.
The Sony movie universe.
God, have they got a universe as well?
Well, no, because they're just flogging property to anyone who'll buy it. So there is no sort of joined up plan in terms of the franchises. But 3 major PlayStation franchises have been confirmed this week as getting TV adaptations. Horizon is coming to Netflix.
That's cool.
God of War is going to Amazon. And Gran Turismo to a currently unannounced platform.
Gran Turismo is interesting. How do you adapt a racing game?
I don't know, because the most successful racing thing on TV is the actual F1 documentary, isn't it? The Drive to Survive on Netflix. I don't know. Where does Gran Turismo? Where does it fall between that and Fast and the Furious?
That was my first instinct as well. Maybe you do like a serious racing.
Is Gran
TV
Turismo
show.
plot driven, or is that the one that's
No, I think so.
just drive cars around
tracks? Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you could do a good drama in a world of
Motor racing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's where you've got to go with it, isn't it?
because you can do anything. Because there's no, you don't have to worry about getting the beloved character from the game into it, do you? So
No.
do whatever you want.
Which is the exact opposite to God of War and Horizon.
Yeah, exactly.
Where there's a lot of lore to both of those shows.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of you're gonna have to do a lot of fan service.
yeah.
They're very well called followed. Horizon's a really interesting one. I've not really played the game, but the world seems very adaptable. It feels like you could have a lot of fun with that world.
Okay. I was just reading this. I didn't realise there was 8 God of War games
Wow.
or spin-off games. So yeah, Okay. Well, if any of that's your bag, then your bag's going to be full.
If you like a TV show adapted from a game, you're in a good place.
There's plenty coming over the next few years.
There really are.
Is for sure. I wanted to speak briefly about an interview I've read with the creator of Squid Game because it really made me laugh.
Okay.
Because it's the least newsworthy news article that I've read in quite some time.
What's happened?
Don't expect the sequel until at least 2023 or 2024.
I wasn't. I'd be surprised if it's even then.
Hwang Dong-hook has done a interview with Vanity Fair and he's asked fans to be patient because he says he's only got 3 pages of ideas so far.
Oh, wow.
So it's gonna be
might as well just gone, I ain't got a fucking clue.
Yeah. He might as well.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you want me to do with it. Where are we going with this now?
Which is exactly right, because you watched the first series of Squid Game and it's clearly
Yeah,
not written for a second
No,
swing.
he's told his story.
And I admire the fact that the guy's just gone, well, fuck me. This was as big a surprise to me as any of you, so give me a chance.
That's brilliant. I mean, he's still saying, until at least 2023. That's only next year.
Yeah.
It's like, I've not even got any ideas yet. We've not got to production. We've not cast it. We've not nothing. But it might come out next year.
But I don't know if this is a translation thing or what, because I don't know
That's really made me laugh.
how the interview was conducted. But it says, he also suggested that the characters would be tested through a series of games.
No way.
I mean, shit the bed. Can you believe it?
Okay.
Humanity is going to be put to a test through those games once again. I want to ask the question, is true solidarity between humans possible? He then confirms he is still in talks with Netflix about season 2, which will probably involve, can you do a season 2? I guess, because officially, although we know it's happening,
it's not happening.
It's not yet been announced. And
he does not seem to be able to keep anything secret.
No.
He just doesn't care. He's like, yeah, I've been.
I love the honesty.
Yeah, I do as well. That's great. What a great guy.
It did make me chuckle.
I wouldn't expect that even in 2024. I would maybe go even later.
Feels close, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Too close.
By the time you got to write it,
come up with an idea for it, write it, cast it, film it, edit
build
it,
all the shit for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that anytime soon.
We're nearly halfway through this year already.
You might get some sort of spin-off or universe building thing before it comes. To be fair, that's really cheered me up. I like that. That's good. I've only got 3 pages of ideas.
It might be a really big page.
I wrote 2 pages of notes on just the cast and these films that we do for a Thursday show.
If you like Stephen King,
okay, I do. You know this,
which I think you do.
Yeah.
Then, and if you've also got Netflix, I
have.
kind of presume most people have who are listening to this. Then, at least in the UK, well, it's your lucky month because it arrives in Netflix UK in June, swiftly followed by, I think, one of my favourite Stephen King adaptations, The Mist.
Oh, that is great
Frank Darabont version.
That is great.
And also, Netflix have confirmed that we should get later this year, because again, I don't think we had a date on it, but they've confirmed it will be this year. Mr. Harrigan's Phone will land on Netflix, starring Donald Sutherland and Jaden Martell.
Cool. Who is also in it?
In the 2 lead roles.
He's the lead role in it.
I've read that short story. It's good.
Yeah, it is good. It's really good.
I think it's one that you could easily expand a larger tale.
Yeah. No, it's my favourite from that collection of books, stories. It's part 2 is already on Netflix.
Oh, is it? That's
interesting that the first one's only just coming.
Yeah.
tied
up in some contractual mumbo jumbo.
Cool, that's good. The more King adaptations, the better. Let's try and get the bitter taste of Firestarter out of my mouth.
Sure. That's it for Netflix news. I've got a bit more streaming news.
Cool. Hit me.
Paramount is going all in the UK.
Okay.
Paramount streaming service has not yet been available in this country. But they spoke at the Connected TV World Summit earlier this week in London. They are saying that when they launch their on-demand service later this summer, it will have 8,000 hours of content at launch.
Wow, okay.
Dan Fahey, the Paramount Senior Vice President of Streaming, says for the first time it brings together an offer which in this market is largely unmatched. They have announced that it will be the place in the UK where we can watch Halo.
Okay. Very much panned by all of its critics.
Lots of classic movies, and they have unveiled a slate of scripted and unscripted UK original series. Now, quite interestingly, this service is launching in this country in partnership with Sky.
Okay.
So if you have Sky Cinema, you get Paramount Plus at no extra cost.
Interesting.
They have a similar relationship in France already with Canal Plus, and this is seems to be the way that they're going across Europe as they launch through the
It's a clever way of doing
rest
it
this year.
People are not going to want to sign up for another streaming service.
Yeah.
So
no, I'm not aware, and it doesn't say from this whether you can
get it without.
You
must be able to.
Any of those. I would have thought so, because you wouldn't.
You're not just
think you'd pin yourself down.
No, of course you wouldn't.
They already own and run a couple of services that are available in this country.
Okay.
My5, which is the Channel 5 catch-up service.
Yep.
And Pluto TV.
Oh, okay. I'm aware of Pluto TV.
Yeah. There you go. There's another option for your streaming this year in this country.
Pluto TV have a channel where you can just watch movies made by the Asylum.
Oh, brilliant.
24/7. That's great. Sometimes it's just great to turn it on. Cool. Good for them.
Movie news.
Do
you remember Saturday afternoons when you were a kid?
Yeah.
The A-Team.
I think so. The 80s then.
Bit of Baywatch.
Yeah.
Airwolf.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff. Most of that's been remade by now.
Pretty much all of it has, hasn't it?
The Fall Guy. Do you remember that? The one about the stuntman.
I do remember it. I don't have any memory of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I ever watched it.
Well, there's a Hollywood reboot coming.
Of course there is.
It's Ryan Gosling. He's a busy man.
He is a busy man at the minute, isn't he?
Well, he's going to be starring.
My brother.
He's going to be starring in The Fall Guy.
Cool. Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, he needs the work, obviously. Not apparently the first time this has tried to get off the ground. Apparently, 10 years or so ago, McGee and Dwayne Johnson tried to do it, and it didn't get off the ground.
I wonder why.
I mean, yeah, but nowadays, I would have thought even 10 years ago, just having Dwayne Johnson's name to it would have got something made. It definitely would now.
Yeah, it would. It would now. He did Baywatch, though, so you can't just make all the 80 shows himself. He needs to share them out with some people.
Yeah. What does excite me a bit more is that David Leitch is going to direct it. He co-directed the first John Wick. He directed Atomic Blonde. He directed Deadpool 2. And he directed the soon-to-be-released Bullet Train, which is the Brad Pitt assassin.
All of those films are really good.
So
that's exciting. Good for them. Any idea when? No, it's not even.
They're busy men when they get to it.
When they get around to it.
I have never seen, and I know you haven't either, because we mentioned it the other week. We've never seen a Fast and the Furious movie.
I haven't. Never seen one.
But I did notice this news article, and Jack Reacher himself, Alan Ritchson, has signed up to join Fast X.
Oh, okay.
Which I believe is the 10th movie.
If
I know my Roman numerals.
Aren't people just leaving Fast X and now somebody's... So I suppose some people have got to come into it.
Well, Louis Leterrier is on as the new director because Justin Lin left.
Yep.
And the cast is quite humongous.
Oh, okay.
Vin Diesel.
Yep.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Standard.
Tyrese Gibson. Ludacris. I think they're all standard.
Yeah, I think they're all...
Fast and the Furious people. Natalie Emmanuel, Jordana Brewster, Charlize Theron, Jason Momoa, Brie Larson, Daniela Melcher, and now Jack Reacher.
Yeah, cool.
It's a big cast.
The people just want to be in a Fast and Furious film, don't they? And
yeah.
Just fun. I imagine they're just a fun thing to do.
Yeah, I get sitting behind the wheel of a cool car in front of a green screen for a couple of weeks.
Just easy money, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. If that's your thing, he was good as Reacher.
I've still not got to that.
Have you not?
No, I need to watch it.
Man, I think you'd really get on board.
I will.
It's not like there's not enough stuff to watch elsewhere, but I think you would like it.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Just a couple left. Last bit of movie news. Benedict Cumberbatch everyone's favourite creepy actor, has signed up for a new drama directed by Paul Greengrass.
Okay.
And it's called The Hood. Now, what's quite interesting about this is that it might be a Robin Hood movie, but they're not actually saying that.
Oh,
apart from the fact it's called The Hood.
The Hood.
All we know is that the movie is a period drama focused on the peasant revolt in England in 1381. A major uprising across large parts of England. Cumberbatch will reportedly play a farmer who becomes a leader in the revolt.
Right. Good role.
Yeah. Who may or may not be Robin Hood. Robin Hood's an interesting one, isn't it? There's a lot of versions of that just have bombed.
Nobody's ever done it properly, have they? People try and modernise it too much.
Yeah.
It was Russell Crowe that did that one.
Oh, like really boring one. And
yeah, wasn't it like Nottingham by the Sea?
I mean, yeah, it does feel like there's a lot of untapped potential there when the best Robin Hood films are Kevin Costner, Still the Prince of Thieves, Camping It Up,
yeah,
or the Disney one from the 60s.
The animated one, yeah.
Or the Men in Tights, the Mel Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
Parody. Before that, you got to go back to like the one from the 20s and 30s, haven't you? Like Errol Flynn.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. I don't know. Benedict Cumberbatch.
You're not a fan, are you?
I don't mind. I think he's look. Doctor Strange, fine. I think that's great casting. Can I imagine him as Robin Hood? Not so sure about that.
No, I agree.
Can I imagine him as a farmer?
Probably not.
No.
I've not seen was it The Power of the Dog where he played like a rancher though?
Yeah.
Need to watch that. Excellent.
Okay, and then just one last final thing. Sad news, unfortunately, just coming through today as we record. Unfortunately, Ray Liotta has passed away.
Yeah, terrible.
Only 67.
I know, no age. Died in his sleep,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Always someone who lit up the screen. You knew when he was in a movie.
Yeah, definitely.
My word.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, Goodfellas is one of my favourite movies ever.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams, also a fantastic movie.
I've got a real soft spot for Identity.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that with him and John Cusack? That's a really good film. Great twist at the end of that. Yeah, it's a real shame.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
No age. 67 is no age. Rest in peace, Ray.
Okay.
Cool.
That's all
the news done.
Yeah.
We're newsed out. Have you watched anything good at the top of the stream?
Do you know what? I have watched a couple of things.
Okay.
First thing, I haven't written down. But I've watched, I think it's about half. How many episodes have been released over here of the final season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Okay, cool.
And
I've done a few of those as well.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but 4 or 5 maybe.
I thought the first one was a bit clunky, as they were clearly doing a bit of a reset.
Yeah.
But then it's pretty much just back to normal.
Yeah, it's always been consistently good, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it always will be.
They kind of did like a Frasier farce episode, the one where they went into the log cabin. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I did see that one. It was very Frasier, that.
Yeah.
It was good.
But, yeah, I'm always partial to a Captain Holt episode as well.
Absolutely. Great character. Yeah. Great character.
That was definitely one of those. So.
Cool.
Yeah, I watched that. I really enjoyed that.
Good.
I'll tell you my biggest surprise of the week.
Go on.
I watched Chip and Dale, the reboot, on Disney+.
So did I.
I had such a good time.
What a fucking wonderful film. Honestly, how is that as good as it is?
I have no idea.
It's blown my mind how good it is.
It's so jam-packed with stuff. I'm sure I missed most of the cameos and references.
Yeah, same. I mean, I remember Chip and Dale from when we were
Rescue
kids.
Rangers.
Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, me too.
From when we were kids.
It's a Saturday morning cartoon.
But I remember not thinking it was that great.
Yeah.
It's not one that's stuck in my mind. So when I saw this was coming, I was like, that's interesting. I wonder why they've decided to do that. And then they've done it. And it's wonderful. It's truly wonderful. I loved it.
It's like Who Framed Roger Rabbit meets
Chip and Dale, because he's in it.
Yeah, no, plus something that's, I don't know, something that is incredibly on the nose of pop culture references and just meta as anything.
Yeah, it's completely.
I don't want to spoil too much to give some of the cameos away, but oh my word.
It's all the way through as well. It's relentless.
Of cartoon and movie characters through in the last 30 years that pop up in this.
Yeah. And then when they did the reunion at the end, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but there's a reunion at the end. Yeah. I have no investment in that franchise, but I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, they just all came back together at the end. It was great. I would highly recommend that to anybody.
Yeah, seriously.
I've sent a few texts to people I know recommending it, and they've just gone, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't work.
Some kids.
Yeah, some kid show from the 80s. Yeah. It shouldn't work, but it does. It's great.
It is.
Really
It's awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't want to give you going into too much detail.
No,
I could
we
talk
can't.
about it for ages.
I could as
but
well.
it will ruin some of the surprises in the cameo.
Yeah, just watch it.
You just won't really. You'll be spotting how have they got that agreed?
Yeah,
because there's. All I will say is there's characters from all over.
Yeah, every different universe, every different
owned by
franchises from different areas.
companies, and just working through the legality of it all must have been.
Yeah, it must have been a nightmare.
A lot of fun.
It must have been a nightmare.
But it's with the one exception probably, it's respectful of those
Yeah.
things.
Which one wasn't it respectful of?
What the the guy who didn't end up getting used in that movie?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, but he was the hero at the end.
It was, yeah.
That was great. I'd highly recommend that. Go and watch it. Just go and watch it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it is. There's no other word for it. It's just great.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I've watched. This is kind of. I know it's high in the charts, but I also feel it has kind of snuck out onto Netflix.
Yeah.
Because it's only recently been in the cinema. So Jackass 4.5 is on Netflix.
Yes.
So it's not this movie. It's the kind of movie / documentary.
Yeah, about
the
movie.
making of.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. Look.
Is it just the movie with added extra bits to it?
Well, I've not seen the movie.
Not me.
So, but
I assume it's just
they have 0.5s for all the other ones
Yeah.
as well, and it's intercut with them sort of talking heads. This is how we did this, and they're talking about they filmed like one day and then they got shut down for COVID,
right,
and then came back 7 months later. That's why Johnny Knoxville's hair's grey. So
it's the movie and the making of all in one.
Yeah,
I feel like I'd be more interested in that
Yeah.
than I would in the actual movie. Maybe I'll watch that.
Look, it's funny. It's Jackass.
It is what it is, isn't it?
If you're in that mood, go for it. You'll have a good time. It's
Absolutely.
nice to see these guys larking around together again.
In their 50s.
Yeah.
Cool.
How about you?
I've mentioned Everything Everywhere All at Once already. I watched that. I watched the first episode of the new series of Somebody Feed Phil last
brilliant.
night.
I'm saving it for
Is
the weekend.
brilliant. He's in Mexico. I can't pronounce the name of the city, so I'm not even going to try. But
Okay.
it's the first time I've ever seen him go, I saw this food. I didn't want to eat this food. I came up with a reason to not eat this food and didn't eat this food.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was like,
didn't even
I've
try
never
it?
He didn't even try it.
Oh, okay.
He was like, my brain just made me come up with something
Yeah.
to talk myself out of. Because the woman was like, it's going to take half an hour to prepare it. She's like, oh no, we've got to go. Sorry. He was like, my brain just wouldn't let me eat it. And I've never seen that before from him, and it was brilliant. And you could tell he felt guilty about not eating it, but the thing looked revolting and you wouldn't want to eat it. But no, it's a really good comeback. There's 5 episodes. I thought there was only 4, but there's 5 appeared.
Okay,
so
great.
That's good.
I read an interview with Phil Rosenthal this week. It was quite interesting. He was talking about how, it's not an act. I'm just a happy person.
Yeah, he's just a fascinating guy. He's just
and he was saying that
happy guy.
And one of the questions was, how do you eat all that stuff? He says, well, I don't. If I know it's a filming day, I don't eat anything. All I eat that day
Is what I'm given.
is what I eat on the TV show. And he also said, because he was asked, "Oh, do you want to get back into the sitcom stuff?" And he said, "Yeah, I've been trying for 20 years." He said every year I'll put a couple of pilots in. Nothing's ever
Never gets picked up.
Never got a call
That's
back.
mad, isn't it?
Yeah. This is a guy who was behind. Look, I wasn't a show that interested me, but Everyone Loves Raymond was
It's one of the biggest
shows of all time.
Yeah, it's crazy that he can't get anything off the ground. That's
Yeah.
mad. You can tell that's not an act with him. You can 100% tell that's exactly how he is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. I'm going to go and watch another one later.
Yeah, it's amazing. It will brighten your day. That
Please,
show.
please watch Everybody Feed Phil. Somebody Feed Phil. Everybody feed him. Everybody watch it. Somebody feed him.
Yeah.
And there's a skip intro button at the beginning. What sort of psychopath's pressing that?
All right, no, I did nearly throw my laptop out the window when I was reading this interview with him, because in the comments someone had put, "Great show, bad theme tune." I was like, whoa.
Idiot. It's the best theme tune on Netflix.
You're clearly a psychopath.
I was singing along to it, got the words wrong, so rewound it and started again.
Yeah, you got to get it right.
Got to get it right. Oh, it's great. Such a good show. If you're skipping the intro, you're a psychopath. But I think that's it. I don't think I've watched anything else. I have watched something else. I've been watching the new series of Inside Number 9.
Oh, okay.
That's been really good.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of really good episodes on that.
Awesome.
So check out the new series. That is on the BBC iPlayer, I believe.
Brilliant.
Excellent. What's time we at? Do we need to get into some real talk?
Yeah, let's
talk
real
some real
talk.
stuff. So real talk is our new feature.
Real talk.
You can do that every time I say real talk.
No, just that's fine.
So yeah, it's our new feature where we come up with a discussion topic every week and then we discuss it.
Well, we will
discuss it.
discuss it a little bit. Well, we'll tell you what people
Our
are
community
discussing
discuss it.
because we
And
throw it
then we
out
talk
there
about it.
into the world of social media and Discord,
Yep.
which is
Social media.
Okay, great, fine. Just checking.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it officially is. So yeah, we come up with a topic every week. We'll put it out there for people to discuss. They'll discuss it, and then we'll come on here and we'll discuss it and discuss what they've been discussing.
And we'll be like, good point. No, you're wrong.
Yeah,
This is better.
absolutely.
This guy's the prettiest boy.
I can't wait to do Who's the Prettiest Boy. I'm excited for that one.
Gonna get mentioned every week.
Yeah, it's one of the things we're never going to
in 10 years.
We're never going to do it, but it's a cool thing to talk about.
What was this week's topic?
This week's topic, Nick, was...
I like the word using the word topic as well because I really feel like I'm doing like some proper accidental partridge.
This week's real talk is what is the best Netflix original drama or comedy series?
Okay.
This was suggested by our good friend Wayne in the Discord.
I think I interpreted it wrong because I thought I had to choose one of each.
I've chosen one of each.
Oh, fine.
So
okay.
that's fine. Go
Deal.
for it. So what are people saying, Nick?
Okay. I mean, we've had quite a few in across the board.
We have.
Sam Holland
Good old Sam, wildcard champion.
says The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is his favourite Netflix comedy.
I think that's mine.
It would be high up there. Another show with a fantastic theme
Tune. It's all about the theme tune.
Although, if I'm playing devil's advocate, I'm saying that last series wasn't that great.
True.
I love that show. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
As a whole package,
The choose your own adventure thing wasn't that great either.
yeah, that was pretty poor.
But the show itself is wonderful and is right up
Yeah.
there. It's got to be in the discussion.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
good that he's put it
100%.
in the discussion.
100%. Okay, that's fine. Ross Cook
Yep.
for the second week in a row couldn't
That guy
stick
is so
to the brief.
indecisive. What's wrong with him?
and gave 4 answers.
4?
He got
sure I'm allowing that.
To be fair, he was kind of thinking it through. So he gave 4 and then came back with 2 final answers.
Okay.
So it's fine.
He showed
After
his
much,
workings.
after much deliberation, Cobra Kai
Yeah.
for drama
Great shout.
and The Good Place for comedy.
Oh, I forgot about The Good Place. That is a great one.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that. I think that's mine.
Talking about a whole beginning to end story.
Yeah. As
Pretty
a
much
comedy,
nails it, doesn't it?
there's a comedy, it does absolutely nail it.
We had a response on Twitter from Ash saying Camp Cretaceous. It's a wild card. I tell you what, my eldest daughter is 100% on board with you.
I've never seen an episode of it.
You love Jurassic Park.
Knowing Ash, I can see why he's picked it. But yeah, that's great. I might watch Cramp Cretaceous.
Camp Cretaceous.
It's a left field shout, but I like it.
It's another show that's... Well, actually, it wraps up... I think it's next month, the final season drops.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I might wait till it's all finished and binge it.
Do it.
I'll do that.
Yeah, not a bad shout.
Cool. I've got some on Instagram. Do you want me to go through them?
Yeah, go for it.
You replied to the story on
I
Instagram.
did, yeah. Prove it. I wanted to prove to myself that I could work Instagram.
You have made it work. You're saying the... well, I'll let you say who
I went for the Santa Clarita diet.
That is a wonderful show.
Going against my own argument. Never fucking finished.
Yeah, it's devastating that it never got an ending.
But I had a great time.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a really good idea for a show. Harrison Wild from Grief Burrito, he came back with Sex Education is up there.
Do you know what? That's a great shout.
Is it drama or comedy?
It's
or
both. It's
dramedy.
covering both the bases.
It is a great
And it's
shout.
so well made.
It is.
And it looks
is
beautiful.
a great shout.
And it's full of great actors and actresses.
Yeah. It is right up there. And that's it. That's all we got on Instagram. Just you and Harrison. So I suppose we need to settle this.
What about you?
Oh yeah, I've not done mine.
You're leaning towards Kimmy Schmidt.
I'm leaning towards Kimmy Schmidt, but then somebody mentioned The Good Place, and I think that wins. I think The Good Place is the best Netflix comedy. I think it just is.
Okay.
I think it just is. We had another one on Twitter. I remember somebody said Dark or Stranger Things. Who was that? Geek Peak. I presume they're another podcast. They are. Geek Peak said Dark or Stranger Things.
I need to do Dark.
I have done the first series of Dark, but then it didn't grab me. I'm not going to lie. But a lot of people do think Dark is really good.
And look, you can't really argue with the behemoth that is Stranger Things.
No, Stranger Things is...
And we didn't put it in the news because I thought we might get to this. How fucking long is season 4 going to be?
Yeah, I know. Scary. It's out now. As you listen to this podcast, it's out. It comes out tomorrow as we're recording. The last episode of this season, which isn't out yet, is 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Same runtime as The Irishman, which I've not watched because it's too long. And now an episode of a TV show is that. And it's not even the finale of the show ever.
No.
Which means the last ever episode of Stranger Things is going to be 4 hours long.
I mean, I like that show. I feel like this may test my patience. I've got
they're all
14 hours of it.
They're all over an hour long, every episode. The last two are an hour and a half and 2.5 hours. It's too much. But I can see why they've done it. Because people binge TV. People happily watch 3 or 4 episodes of a TV show at a time.
Yeah.
So they don't need to. You can just watch one. And you've binged it.
True.
So there is that. Stranger Things has to be in the conversation because it is just a behemoth.
Can I throw a couple more out at you?
Yeah, go for it.
And I'm not quite sure where I'm landing drama wise. He Who Shall Not Be Named stars in House of Cards. It was the original.
Yeah, true.
The first Netflix
original.
Drama series, really.
Yeah.
Orange is the New Black.
Of course. Great show. That might be my drama.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Lupin.
Yeah, Lupin. First series was great.
Yeah.
I didn't really buy into the second.
Do you know what? I think it was more the marketing for me because I thought the first series was great. It didn't feel like a second series. I felt like they just split. Yeah. And you're right. And then it did. The last couple were weaker.
Yeah.
I thought. But Omar Sy is
wonderful,
tremendous in it. American Vandal.
Yeah, of course.
As a comedy.
First series of American Vandal is very funny.
Yeah.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
I hadn't even given that any thought. Big Mouth.
Yeah.
Great show. There's lots of good Netflix originals. Why do people cancel Netflix? There's loads of good ones.
I still haven't got to the second season of Russian Doll.
Nor have I.
Which I need to do.
That's next on my list.
The first season was just fantastic.
It is.
And yeah, The Crown.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for me, but
not for me either.
I can see why
people are into it.
Would be nominated. I think for my drama, it had an ending, but it should have had one more season. Curse of COVID. I'm tempted to go with Glow.
Yeah, of course. Glow's a great show. Really interesting wrestling show that even if you're not into wrestling, you could get a lot out of Glow.
Just great characters.
Yeah, really, really well made show.
Great acting.
Yeah, it's a real shame that never got an ending.
Yeah.
It really is. You going with Glow?
I think but do you know what? I'm going with Glow and the Santa Clarita Diet because neither of them finished when they should have done. So that's my theme.
Nick loves the show that doesn't end.
I'm sticking to it.
I want to also. I'm going to give another shout out to Heartstopper because that's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a really, really, really good show. Comedy, I'm picking The Good Place. Drama, it's really tough. Drama's tough. My heart wants to say Orange is the New Black, but there's a really bad season of Orange is the New Black. I think is it season 3 or season 4? One of them is terrible.
It's the one. Yeah, it's the one before the riot season.
It's the one before the good one.
Yeah. It did get bogged down.
It's Sex Education.
Okay.
It's The Good Place for comedy, Sex Education for drama. Even though Sex Education is quite funny as well.
Okay.
They're the two. They're the two. If they were on, if they had episodes being released today, I would watch them over anything else. So there's got to be them too.
Okay. Good logic.
And then a special shout out to Orange is the New Black because it is great when it's great, and Stranger Things as well because we haven't even mentioned Squid Game.
Well, yeah, true.
Squid Game is the biggest TV show of all time.
Yeah, it is good.
It is good.
It is good. It's not better than any of those other things, but it is good. In my opinion. But it is good.
What about The Island? I don't know if it's a Netflix original.
We can't, we've got to give everything else a chance, haven't we?
Worst Netflix original is Sierra Burgess is a loser. That's a fact.
Well, just listen to all the episodes of this
We've
show.
done-
That's what we're here
we've
for.
done quite a lot of bad Netflix originals. Yeah, done. I think we've talked that through. I think we've made a decision.
Yeah.
You like shows that never ended. I like shows that are still going. Well, The Good Place ended really well, to be fair.
Awesome.
Excellent. Do you want to do the top 10 before we go? Quickly.
Yeah, let's have a look. We've not looked at that for a
We've not
while.
looked at it for ages, have we? Currently, the Netflix movie top 10 in the English language, because that's for some reason why they announce them these days, is number 10, Barrigo, which doesn't sound like it's in the English language. I've never even heard of it. Any clues?
No, none whatsoever.
Okay, well, that's at number 10. Check it out if you're interested. Number 9, 365 Days This Day.
Yeah, mucky
The
film.
mucky film. Number 8 is Operation Mincemeat. I didn't even know that had come out yet.
I don't know if that's on Netflix UK. I'm not sure because I'm sure it's had a cinema release in this
It
country.
has that in it. I mean, I'm on Netflix UK's website, aren't
Yeah, you are. But this is in the English language. It doesn't mean necessarily in the UK, does it?
I? You're right, it has had a cinema release. I know it's coming. I thought this was the UK top 10. No, you're right, it's not on there.
No, it's global top 10 of films in the English language.
But not necessarily on Netflix in the UK.
Yeah.
Well, that's just mad.
It might be. I've just not checked.
It's actually only in the top 10 in Argentina, Canada, Chile, Paraguay, United States, and Uruguay.
Oh, there you go.
And it's managed to get into the top 10. That's fascinating. Number 7 is Marmaduke.
Yeah.
That's a film about a dog. From the poster, it's animated. Number 6 is Jackass 4.5. Nick mentioned earlier on in this episode. 12.08 million viewing hours this week. Number 5 is Our Father, which I watched last week.
Oh, this was your Crazy Sperm Man documentary.
It sounds like a superhero.
Crazy Sperm Man.
Super villain. I'm a super villain. Well, he is a super villain, to be fair. Yeah, that's my Crazy Sperm Man documentary. Number 4 is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sure.
I've not seen Sonic the Hedgehog 2 yet.
Have
I
you
really
not?
want to see
It's
it.
good.
Number 3 is Dangerous. Any ideas?
I mean, it looks generic action movie enough to me.
It's also not out in the UK. It does look like generic action movie. Number 1 in Panama, Uruguay, Venezuela, Brazil, and Argentina.
Come on,
Assume
guys.
It's,
Hit us up about Dangerous.
assume it's South American origin then, in that case. Number 2 is Perfect Pairing.
Okay.
We don't have no idea what any of these films are.
Some people
Some
in a
people
field
with some sheep.
being bothered by some sheep. By the looks of things. That guy's sitting right on the root of that tree. It must be really uncomfortable.
Yeah, that does not look comfortable at all.
I think it might be about wine.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah.
There's some wine in the poster.
Yeah, why not?
33 million viewing hours this week. That's
Ye-
the,
This,
countries it's
as
at.
I always say, this really goes to show we do not watch anything near the top of the street.
It's true. We just don't. It is out in the UK, this one.
Okay.
It's in the top 10 in the UK. And number 1 is Senior Year, which is her new film.
The Australian lady.
Yeah, what's her name?
I can't remember her name. Why have we gone blank? I'm so rubbish with names.
That's the same.
I've got a name in my head and I know it's the wrong person.
Same.
Okay. First find the right name and then we'll compare which wrong name.
Oh,
did
I
we
had the
have in
right
there.
name.
Oh, did you?
I had the right name. Who did you have?
Amy Schumer.
No, it's not Amy Schumer. It's Rebel Wilson.
That's the one.
Senior Year's at number 1. 62.42 million
This
hours
is about
week.
the girl who suffers a concussion whilst cheerleading, I think, and wakes up in a coma after
Yeah.
20 years.
I think
and
that's
has to
right.
Go back to high school.
I've heard it's absolute dog shit, but who knows? That's what I've been told. Do you want to do the TV shows?
Sure.
Stranger Things is at number 10.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting because all the others break down which season of the show is number 10. But not Stranger Things.
As much as I will watch Stranger Things season 4, and I know we'll enjoy it, I have not got the appetite to go and do a rewatch pre-season 4.
I might watch the finale,
Okay.
but I feel like that's all I'd need to watch.
From season
Season
3.
three.
Yeah, don't go watch the
I'm not-
finale from season 2.
Yeah, that'd be really stupid. But yeah, it doesn't tell you which season is trending, but one of them is. Savage Beauty season 1 is at number 9.
Okay.
Any ideas?
No.
Not me. Working Mums season 6.
Yeah,
is
that's
number 8.
good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a Canadian sitcom.
Oh, cool.
It stars and was mostly written by Catherine Reitman, who is Ivan Reitman's daughter and Jason's brother.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there you go. It's quite funny.
I'll check it out. Bridgerton's at number 7. Again, doesn't tell you which series. Love, Death and Robots is at number 6. It's
Volume 3.
Getting some traction in our Discord this
Yeah.
week. A lot of people like that.
I like it, but I'm loads behind.
Yeah, I don't even think I've seen season 2.
Yeah, same.
I've definitely seen season 1, but I don't think I've seen season 2. When Love, Death and Robots came out, Netflix chose an order for you from the algorithm.
Oh, okay.
It didn't. The first season is your specific algorithm of what it thinks you'd enjoy.
Okay.
It's not specifically in any order. It chose an algorithm based on your viewing habits. Number 5 is Bling Empire.
Oh, brilliant. Season 2.
Yep.
How was season 1?
Don't know.
No, me neither.
I've never even heard of it. It looks garbage. Number 4, The Circle. The Circle is a reality TV show.
I believe so.
It's American because the British version got axed.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Channel 4 had the British version and they cancelled it.
Is this where you have to like sit in a room and make friends?
It's about catfishing. You can be yourself or you can be somebody else.
Right.
And you have to try and win over the love and affection of the others.
I'm sorry, I've tuned out already.
So, I only know because it's been on Gogglebox a few times. Boss Baby Back in the Crib.
Nice.
How many Boss Baby films are there?
Oh, this is a series.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, we're on
TV shows. How many Boss Baby franchises?
Quite a few.
There's a lot in there.
It's a baby and he's got a job.
Yeah, he's a boss. Not only got a job, he's the man in charge. Ozark season 4 is at number 2.
Sticking around, that mother.
Yeah, my brother gave me a review of it the other day, which was very filled with expletives. He was not happy with the finale. Really? He was not happy. He's spent a lot of time on Ozark and he did not enjoy the finale. I don't know if that's across the board, if it's just him, but he didn't like it. And The Lincoln Lawyer season 1. I'm hearing a lot of good things about The Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah, it's on my list.
It's got 108 million viewing hours this week, which is a lot more than the one at number 2, which is at 31. But it's been in the charts for 11 weeks, to be fair. Yeah, 108 million viewing hours. That's a lot of viewing hours.
Sure is.
It might put itself into the top 10 if it's careful.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out.
I'm going to check that out also. I think we're done.
Cool.
Happy with this week's wave?
Well, we will just mention that if you like this, if you're new to us, come back every week. We'll do more movie news, but especially come back on Thursday.
Yeah,
on this very same.
So we do a wave on a Monday and a film show on a Thursday.
Yeah, we talk about movies and we put them in our stream table.
Yes.
For the end, by the end of the season, we'll have 25 films in there. We are at episode 4.
Indeed.
Of season 7.
Indeed.
And this Thursday, we will be talking about a British movie.
Yep.
It is called Comes a Bright Day. I haven't left any words off.
No, that's just what it's called.
It's just a weird title.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It's a heist movie.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah.
It's more of a...
heist movie.
Yeah, I guess it is a heist movie in a way.
Yeah,
It's a British heist movie.
Come back on Thursday, we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
it's got Timothy Spall in it. It's got Imogen Poots in it.
It has.
Craig Roberts is in it.
He is.
And some other people.
I was wondering how many of the cast you were going to list off then. Yeah, absolutely. Go and check it out.
Should be an interesting listen.
You've got between now and Thursday to watch it if you haven't already, and then come and listen to us on Thursday, and we'll talk to you about it.
We will.
Cheers.
Bye.